Hey, it's syndicated radio talk show host, author, singer Al Cole from CBS Radio, welcoming you to another edition of People of Distinction, the talk that gives an in-depth view of some of the most dynamic, intelligent, and successful people on the planet. And I do come from CBS Radio, and, I'll tell you, my nationally syndicated show featured on some of the biggest networks out there, including the biggest airing CBS radio shows, and that's Apple's iTunes Radio Network under its professional news talk division. And boy, it features CBS and Fox News and NPR, BBC, C-SPAN too, so it gets all around and makes my show very popular. And I also have talk show hosts who air their shows on my network for extra feature for what they do. Podcasters, yeah, like that. And one of my talk show hosts is the international actress Dee Wallace. Dee is the actress who starred in one of the biggest films ever, Steven Spielberg's E.T., the Extraterrestrial. Yeah, you gotta love that. And also, I have alliances with a lot of different people, my success alliances, including the great Arianna Huffington of the Huffington Post, and her Thrive Global Network, all of that stuff there. I'm a media consultant as well, so email me at alcoholic@gmail.com. You heard me right. That's alcoholic@gmail.com, and I'll see what I can do for you there with the media consulting. If you're a podcaster, if you're a coach, if you're a book author, boy, I can really help you out with a lot of great info and direction, and some of my contacts too. And when it comes down to alcoholic@gmail.com, that's, my listeners from CBS Radio dubbed themselves Alcoholics. Seemed like from day one they were doing that, saying, Al, we love what you're doing there, brother. In fact, we're hooked on it. We're Alcoholics. Gotta love that stuff. And you gotta love this guy coming up right now, Walter Fadness. All right. You're not going to believe the title of this book. You never had a title this long before. Whoa. Or this puzzling. Yeah, you're going to know what I mean when I tell you the title of this book. Walt's Vanity License Plate Word Search Puzzle Book. What does it mean, Al? What does it mean? All right, I'm glad you asked me that question. Because, Walter's the only one that can tell us what it means. But I can try. 150 puzzles with vanity license plates. Wow. Now, this is an item here, I'll tell you. And, you can figure out what the vanity license plates are and all of that stuff and what they say. And, hey, maybe when you figure out that puzzle, you never know. Maybe you win the lottery. I'm not saying that you do. I'm saying maybe. You can figure it out and relax and have fun too. So it's a great game, great puzzle book. Walt's Vanity License Plate Word Search Puzzle Book. Gotta love that on People of Distinction with Al Cole. And let's welcome Walter on board. And before that, let's welcome his book publisher on board. I'll tell you, they're doing a great job with this stuff. UR Link, one of the greatest cutting-edge book publishers out there. And they concentrate on that personal approach to their authors. So, boy, step to the plate. Get in touch with UR Link. If you're a start-out author, if you're medium, even if you're a big-time author, UR Link can help you out. Go to urlinkpublishing.com. Welcome, Walter, to People of Distinction with Al Cole. And tell us here, how you started this thing with Walt's Vanity License Plate Word Search Puzzle, and give us the info on this stuff. Wow, how does it work? And is there another word search puzzle book around, like yours or any place that you know of?
You know something? I don't think there's another word search puzzle book, license plate word search puzzle book in the world. I don't think there is. It'll be fun for people to work the puzzles in there and be able to kill some time when they're not busy. But it was quite a long while ago, and I was, for some reason, looking over license plates as cars would go by me or I would pass cars. I started writing them down, and after a short while, I decided I couldn't be driving and writing license plates down, so I got a small recording device, and I would record them. So I decided to do this puzzle book, and the book is now distributed to bookstores throughout the world. I hear there's quite a demand at this time for them in Italy for some reason. So anyway, that's right now they're just being put in many, many bookstores.
Isn't that something? You started a craze here, Walter. This is something.
Yeah.
And, we're talking about it here first on People of Distinction with Al Cole. Now, how does it work? Tell us what the angle is here that people have to figure something out.
I think a lot of it has to do with probably when they do this on the license plate, they pretty much take the vowels out, and you try to figure out the words. There's usually only 2 or 3 words in there, and that way you can squeeze that little phrase right into 6 or 7 letters on your license plate. A number, I have some numbers, a couple of numbers or something, and others, and then with 3 or 4 letters, and it gets quite interesting. And then there's a few that, what they're putting on there is not that long. I'm just looking at a couple here, and there's one license plate that just says, "Look out." Well, I guess that's a little warning for the driver that's driving that car. And then there's another one. It's got a name of Ron and Judy. There's just a Ron, Judy. So that's all you have to find up above in the puzzle is Ron, Judy. But then there's this other one where the plate is a D, N, T, G, V, U, P. Well, I could get that one quite quickly. It says, "Don't give up." So that's the way. And after you look at them for a while, you can figure them out quite easily. And there's a few that I just really have trouble with, and it takes a little bit to figure them out. Yeah.
It sounds like you're figuring out acronyms, the first letter of different words arranged in some sort of business designation. And you indicated acronym is one of the things that you're doing with the puzzles. Is that correct?
I think that's pretty much what it is, yeah. Some states' licensing bureau charges for these vanity plates, and some states, they're fairly expensive and some are not. And I've noticed, a couple of states, Arizona and I believe maybe North Dakota, a lot of people have these fantasy license plates. I know Minnesota and some others where they evidently charge quite a lot don't have that many.
Hey, it's Al Cole, People of Distinction you're listening to, and I'm talking to Walter Fadness and his beautiful book here, really fun. Walt's Vanity License Plate Word Search Puzzle Book. Yeah, I'll tell you. And you can find this on urlinkpublishing.com. That's this great book publisher. It could be yours too. Go to urlinkpublishing.com. 150 puzzles with vanity license plates. And, it's just a great game, relaxing, having fun, all of that. Another puzzle in the world and group of puzzles that can really help to entertain you and fill in the time there. Now, Walter, I'm going to ask you a trick question, a big question. And it's kind of a trick question here. Do you have a vanity license plate, Walter?
Isn't that crazy? No, I do not. I have never, but maybe in North Dakota or whatever, I'm not sure what got me going on that. Actually, the book, it will be in almost all bookstores, big and small. So in your neighborhood, you could check on it in most any bookstore around.
What about younger people? What about, some of the millennials and maybe high schoolers, junior high schoolers who can figure these things out and learn, their word games as well. Learn about words, learn about letters, and learn the word acronym, what that means. From that point of view, where younger people could really benefit from this educationally. What do you think about that, Walter?
Yes, there's a lot of younger students that would probably really enjoy figuring out these words, and quite a few that would like to do that.
Yes, absolutely. And, this has been a delightful show here that people are learning about a whole other way to invest in their time. You're the inventor of this. This is really great. It's going to be all around the world, and right now it's on Amazon. Let me ask you a possibility question here. If this does get all around the world, if this does become a real craze, like, the hula hoop craze and certain dance crazes, and if this became one of those really big puzzle books that, have you figured out your license plate, vanity license plate puzzle yet? No, but I'm going to go home right now. Boy, I'm going to figure this out. Boy, Walter, where do you think this could go?
Wow, it would be really good, and there's so many different ways or types of license plates. Some people have a personal thing with it. Some have a patriotic or national feeling to it, solving these puzzles with license plates. And it's kind of strange, like I have all these vanity plates in my records, but I don't have one for myself. But I still cannot meet a car or walk through a parking lot and not be looking at plates constantly. It is just great, really good. I think, I wish I would have that in my book or in my second book.
Well, Walter, we're going to help you get that second book out there because all of your fans are going to be listening to this show. Boy, they're going to demand it. Walt's Vanity License Plate Word Search Puzzle Book. And this is just the first one. Boy, wait until number 2 comes out. You're going to love this. You love it now. Hey, go to Amazon.com and you can order it. Walter Fadness, Walt's Vanity License Plate Word Search Puzzle Book. And, you got to love that, people. It's not just a matter of having something to do. All right. Yeah. No, relaxation is so very important. When you have something to do that's fun and relaxing, guess what? Now that grows you as a human being because, you start to love life a little bit more. You start to love your life a little bit more and what you're doing a little bit more. See, that's what People of Distinction is all about. Helping you to love your life a little bit more, no matter who comes to my show. Educators, medical people, sometimes lawyers, people from the 503 areas, helping people out there, and a whole bunch of other sorts of people, coaches, and of course a lot of book people, podcasters, everything. They come to People of Distinction with Al Cole from CBS Radio. And not only did they get a great interview that airs on some of the largest networks around, Apple's iTunes radio network under News Talk with CBS shows and Fox News and NPR and everything, but they get a chance to elevate you, my listening audience. See, that's what it's all about. Talking about things that are positive, talking about things that are good for you and good for our system. When I say the system, talking maybe in a double entendre way, maybe the system out there that, the political system and the social system and how we can adjust and make things better out there, but also in there, within your system, people. Yeah, within your heart and soul, within your brain power, and even within your spirit. All right. That's what People of Distinction is all about. That's what Walter Fadness is all about. He's a down-to-earth guy, really pleasant guy, and he just put something together to help you to relax, have fun with license plates, vanity license plates particularly, 150 puzzles, So one more time, you got to order this book on Amazon. Walt's Vanity License Plate Word Search Puzzle Book. And you're going to love it. And help him to get out book number 2 as well. And run to this website too, urlinkpublishing.com. That's Walter's book publisher, and we love that book publisher here as well. Link, one of the greatest cutting-edge book publishers in the country, and they're going to be a lot more of their authors on People of Distinction with Al Cole in the future, the very near future. Yeah, so you got to tune in, and great interviews with Link book authors, and we love that. urlinkpublishing.com. Thank you so much, Walter, for this marvelous interview and talking about something that everybody's going to be interested in with vanity license plate puzzles. We love that. Thank you so much.
Well, that was fine. I really feel good about it, and I hope it just brings more people in, and they will check it out, and good sales from it. Thank you.